Must you feed him in front of me?
Oh, no, Skipper. We can go someplace else.
No, that's all right. At least...
Without further ado, let's delve into some intriguing details about the beloved TV series. Throughout the filming of the show, Bob Denver, who played the iconic role of Gilligan, went above and beyond for his fellow cast members. Despite the long hours on set, Denver always made sure to boost morale by organizing surprise events and gatherings for the crew. His infectious energy and positive attitude created a tight-knit bond among the cast and crew, fostering a supportive and encouraging work environment that contributed to the show's success. Beyond his on-screen antics, Denver's generosity and thoughtfulness behind the scenes left a lasting impact on everyone involved with the production of the show. His willingness to go the extra mile and make those around him feel valued and appreciated truly made him a star both on and off the screen.
Everybody come out! Everybody come out! Would you mind?
In the TV series, Gilligan's Island, a strict no-outfit repeats policy was in place during the third and final season. This rule led to the creation of some incredibly outlandish costumes. Throughout this classic's production, the wardrobe department tirelessly went through more than 1,500 different costume pieces to ensure that no outfit was ever repeated. The dedication to crafting unique and eccentric looks for each episode added an extra layer of charm to the show, keeping viewers intrigued and entertained by the characters' ever-changing attire. The effort put into maintaining the no-outfit repeats policy truly paid off in making Gilligan's Island a visually captivating and memorable series.
What?
Oh, you're taking a nap, huh? That's okay, because the skipper will drive you till you drop. Go back to sleep.
During the 1964 TV series Gilligan's Island, there was a strict no-outfit repeats policy. However, in the episode The Producer, Gilligan wore the same plaid shirt and green pants from the pilot episode as a joke to please series creator Sherwood Schwartz. Despite the lack of outfit repeats, some iconic costumes were inspired by real people. The professor's costume was based on Albert Einstein, while Mistress Howell's dress was inspired by actress Tallulah Bankhead. This classic show had clever nods to its creators' preferences and real-life inspirations for its characters' attire.
Now stay right there and stay out of trouble. Let's check that balloon.
In addition to the facts above, another fun fact about Gilligan's Island is that each of the 7 characters received equal credit in the show's opening credits, even though some of them had less screen time than the others. This was a rarity for a TV show at the time, and was done as a sign of respect for the actors. The TV show Gilligan's Island featured a unique and respectful approach by giving all 7 characters equal credit in the opening sequence, regardless of their screen time. This was a special acknowledgement of the talented cast members and their contributions to the beloved series. Throughout the show's run, this decision reflected the creators' appreciation for each actor's role in bringing the characters to life on screen. The equal credit highlight not only showcased the importance of teamwork, but also recognized the individual talents that shaped the iconic characters of Gilligan's Island. The gesture of equal credit set a positive example of inclusivity and recognition in the television industry, making it a memorable aspect of this classic series.
Kidding, he said that she snored.
Well, now, you could hardly call that an insult, could you?
Well, I would.
Well, don't you think...
In 1964, Gilligan's Island was a popular TV series. The show featured a group of castaways who find themselves stranded on a deserted island after their boat is shipwrecked. Among the characters were Gilligan, the skipper, a millionaire named Thurston Howell, his wife Lovey, a movie star named Ginger, a professor, and a country girl named Mary Ann. Each episode depicted their attempts to escape the island, often foiled by comedic mishaps. The show became known for its lighthearted humor and memorable characters. Gilligan's Island has remained a beloved classic, remembered for its entertaining storylines and quirky cast.
To make men like you, officer! I go talk to...
In 1964, Gilligan's Island was a TV series that was canceled almost 50 years ago, but still enjoys a devoted following to this day. One of the reasons for this is the show's clever humor, often hidden in background details. For example, in one episode, the professor is shown making a radio out of bamboo, which was an inside joke as the actor who played him, Russell Johnson, worked as a radio technician in real life. The show's production crew placed jokes and references that only eagle-eyed viewers would pick up on. If you're a fan of Gilligan's Island, be sure to watch each episode closely. You never know what you might find.
2 of us here, and you can't do it because you're the skipper. And I can't do it because I don't know how to climb a coconut tree.
In one episode of Gilligan's Island, Ginger is shown with a large bag that she's never seen without. When asked what's in the bag, Ginger always evades the question. This became a running gag on the show, and many viewers speculated on its contents. Some believe Ginger's bag contains all her clothes, while others think it may be full of money. However, no one knows for sure what's inside. Perhaps one day we'll find out.
A Boy Scouts guide through New Jersey?
We thought it was your...
In a recent interview, Dawn Wells reflected on her time with the classic television series. She shared stories that highlighted her supportive nature and deep commitment to her fellow cast and crew. Describing herself as a team player, she recalled an instance while filming on a hot, sunny beach. Observing the crew struggling with the heat, Wells took off her shirt and handed it to them without hesitation, saying, "Here, put this on." The crew appreciated her gesture and quickly accepted her offer, showing the camaraderie that existed behind the scenes. Wells also emphasized her positive attitude, stating that she rarely complained and aimed to maintain high spirits even during challenging days on set. Her cheerful disposition made a lasting impression, and it was clear that her contributions went beyond the script. She became an integral part of the team, ensuring that everyone felt valued and supported. Her actions and attitude are fondly remembered, illustrating just how impactful she was during her time in the show.
Make the others comfortable in the tropic island nest. No phone, no lights, no motor car.
As the cast of Gilligan's Island ages, the actors who brought these beloved characters to life are starting to show the passage of time. For instance, Dawn Wells, known for her role as Marianne, is now 78 years old. Similarly, Bob Denver, who portrayed the bumbling Gilligan, passed away in 2005 at the age of 70. Tina Louise, who played the glamorous Ginger, is now 82 years old. And Jim Backus, the talented actor behind The Professor, died in 1989 at the age of 76. The way in which the cast members continue to interact with each other as time goes on will be intriguing to observe. Only time will reveal how their relationships evolve with the passing years.
Morning.
Good morning, ladies. Professor, Skipper.
Hi. Can I help with breakfast?
There may not be any breakfast, thanks to Sleeping Beauty here.
In the TV series, the castaways of Gilligan's Island find a radio in the first episode. Despite their efforts to send a distress call, the transmissions are short-lived. Later on, the skipper's SOS signal is successfully received by a passing ship, leading to their rescue. In Season 2, the castaways build their own radio to stay connected with the outside world, aiding in their eventual return home. This classic showcases the importance of communication in dire situations.
You know, the world isn't quite that ready.
Well, and then Mrs. Howell, too. She says that...
A wild ride. The castaways on Gilligan's Island had no idea what they were in for when they were stranded on the island. Viewers of the show never knew what to expect either, as the writers were always coming up with new and exciting storylines. One such storyline was the Wild Ride episode, which saw the castaways taking a roller coaster ride on the island. The episode was filmed at a theme park in California, and it was a huge success. So if you're a fan of Gilligan's Island, be sure to check out the Wild Ride episode. You won't be disappointed.
Can to help, Skipper?
Well, I really don't know what you ladies can do.
Oh, anything. I used to be a Girl Scout, and they teach you a lot. I used to...
In Season 2 of Gilligan's Island, the castaways built their own radio and used it to communicate with the outside world. This allowed them to receive updates on their rescue efforts and eventually brought them back home. One such update was about a $20,000 skirt that was being auctioned off to benefit charity. The skirt was made of luxurious materials, and the bidding was sure to be fierce. The castaways were excited about the prospect of owning such a beautiful piece of clothing. However, they knew they wouldn't be able to afford it. So, they came up with a plan to win the auction by using their radio to communicate with the outside world to get people to bid on the skirt for them. Their plan worked, and the castaways were able to buy the skirt for a fraction of its original price. They were very happy with their new purchase.
Dragon with two tails.
I can't wait till it gets dark.
Yeah, you can. Wait till we get there.
Gilligan's Island ran for 99 episodes from 1964 to 1967. Despite being canceled almost 50 years ago, the series enjoys a devoted following to this day. The adventures of the 7 castaways stranded on an uncharted island have been passed down through the generations, captivating viewers of all ages. This classic TV series continues to be a beloved piece of entertainment that has left a lasting impact on popular culture, showcasing the comedic misadventures of a diverse group of characters trying to survive their time on a deserted island. The show's humor, character dynamics, and unique setting have cemented its place in television history, making it a timeless favorite for audiences old and new alike. The escapades of Gilligan and his fellow castaways remain iconic, weaving together elements of humor, friendship, and survival in a way that resonates with viewers across generations.
I'll help him. You just keep eating, Gilligan.
All right, heave-ho, Professor.
In this classic 1964 TV series, Gilligan's Island, the castaways had a lot of fun together. However, there was always one thing that they didn't enjoy dealing with: Gilligan. Gilligan was always getting into trouble, and the castaways had to constantly bail him out. He was a huge burden on the group, as he never contributed anything to their survival. It's no surprise that the castaways always looked forward to the day when Gilligan would finally leave the island. Eventually, Gilligan did leave, and they were all very happy to see him go.
Oh, what's that?
Coffee break.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, don't stop the pace, Harvey.
In 1964, the TV series Gilligan's Island featured a storyline where the castaways were fortunate to enjoy a free vacation on an uncharted island before safely returning home. One particular unreleased episode involved an elf crossover. The castaways encountered Elf, an alien from the TV show Alf, who was intrigued by Earth and decided to visit them. Elf was surprised by their primitive lifestyle and convinced them to visit his home planet. Excited but naive, the castaways agreed. However, they soon discovered Elf was a dictator, subjecting them to his totalitarian rule. Realizing their error, they managed to escape back to Gilligan's Island, learning a valuable lesson about trusting strangers. Grateful for their safe return, they appreciated the simple joys of their home.
I guess I overdid.
Although the castaways on the island had a lot of fun together, the pilot episode for the show was quite different from what audiences later came to love. In this initial version, the castaways were unexpectedly visited by two women seeking a place to stay. These women were not like the core group. They brought an air of discomfort that quickly unsettled the others. The dynamic changed dramatically as the castaways found themselves at odds with the newcomers. Rather than enjoy their time on the island, the group felt compelled to take action. In a surprising move, they built a raft and sent the women away, never to return. This original concept did not resonate well with viewers. CBS recognized the disconnect and made the decision to retool the show entirely, replacing the castaways with the 7 beloved characters that fans would eventually know. This change set the stage for the classic adventures and comedic moments that became hallmarks of the series.
Gilligan?
Advance to be recognized, Skipper.
In 1964, the castaways on this classic had a lot of fun together. However, they never got along with Mr. Magoo and Top Cat. Mr. Magoo, a bumbling old man who always found himself in trouble, required constant rescuing from his own stupidity, much to the annoyance of the castaways on the island. On the other hand, Top Cat, a streetwise cat who consistently outsmarted everyone he came across, was also a source of frustration for the castaways. Despite providing some comic relief, both characters were not well respected by the castaways, who believed they would have been better off without them.
I have a present for you. A new sword.
In 1964, the TV series Gilligan's Island premiered. It revolves around 7 people stranded on a deserted island after a storm wrecks their boat. The main characters include Gilligan, the bumbling first mate, Skipper, the ship's captain, millionaire couple Mr. Howell and his wife, movie star Ginger Grant, farm girl Mary Ann, and the professor. The show follows their attempts to survive on the island while waiting for rescue, facing various comedic challenges and misadventures. Gilligan's Island gained popularity for its humorous situations and quirky characters that resonated with audiences. It ran for 3 seasons and is a classic in television history, winning fans worldwide.
Funny, that's what Bucky said, too. But it come out beautifully. Of course, I did make the...
When assembling the cast of the 1964 TV series Gilligan's Island, each key actor was carefully chosen for their role through auditions and chemistry tests. Bob Denver was selected for the role of Gilligan due to his comedic timing and likable persona. Alan Hale Jr. impressed the producers with his boisterous energy, securing the role of the skipper. Dawn Wells won the role of Mary Ann with her girl-next-door charm, while Tina Louise stood out as the glamorous movie star Ginger Grant. Russell Johnson's portrayal of the professor showcased his intellect and warmth, earning him the role. Jim Backus was cast as millionaire Thurston Howell for his refined yet comedic delivery. Natalie Schaefer's sophisticated demeanor led to her selection as Lovey Howell. These pivotal moments in casting defined the dynamic ensemble that brought Gilligan's Island to life. Chemistry tests were conducted to ensure the actors had the right rapport for their character interactions. The camaraderie and comedic timing between the cast members during these tests solidified their on-screen relationships. The diverse personalities of the actors complemented each other, creating a balanced and entertaining ensemble that captured the hearts of audiences for years to come.
From?
Thurston, I know what it is. I used to see it on Our Gardener. It's perspiration.
The directorial vision behind the 1964 TV series Gilligan's Island was focused on creating a light-hearted, comedic atmosphere that would entertain viewers of all ages. The director aimed to bring the story to life by emphasizing the slapstick humor and exaggerated personalities of the characters. Drawing inspiration from classic sitcoms and vaudeville comedy, the director infused the show with a zany, cartoonish style that set it apart from other series of the time. In collaborating with the cast and crew, the director encouraged improvisation and spontaneity to capture the whimsical energy of the show. This approach allowed the actors to fully embody their characters and create memorable moments that added to the show's charm. The director worked closely with the writers to develop the comedic timing and situational humor that became a trademark of Gilligan's Island. Overall, the director's creative influences, coupled with a collaborative spirit and a focus on comedy, shaped Gilligan's Island into a beloved classic that continues to captivate audiences to this day.
Good look at you.
No, Mrs. Howell, I'm a mess.
The production of the 1964 TV series Gilligan's Island involved meticulous set design to create the iconic deserted island setting. Locations were carefully selected to depict the tropical paradise where the characters were stranded. Logistical challenges during filming included dealing with real outdoor elements and creating believable indoor sets. Innovative techniques such as using matte paintings and forced perspective were employed to make the island appear larger than it was. The series showcased a blend of practical effects and creative solutions to bring the island to life.
We'll take it very easy. I'll remove the access panel. That should have a chart with the color codes on it. That way I'll be able to figure out which...
The musical score and soundtrack of the 1964 TV series Gilligan's Island played a vital role in enhancing the narrative and emotional tone of the show. Composers like John Williams and Gerald Fried crafted original music that captured the whimsical and adventurous spirit of the deserted island setting. The iconic theme song, with its catchy lyrics and upbeat melody, immediately set the lighthearted tone of each episode. Musicians brought these compositions to life, adding depth and emotion to key moments in the series. Their work heightened comedic scenes, underscored dramatic climaxes, and evoked feelings of nostalgia and camaraderie among the characters. Through a combination of playful tunes and poignant melodies, the music of Gilligan's Island became an integral part of the show's enduring appeal, resonating with audiences for generations to come.
I guess I just... Well, I thought maybe...
In the iconic scenes of the 1964 TV series Gilligan's Island, the direction, performance, and cinematography all came together to create memorable moments for the audience. One such scene is when the SS Minnow shipwreck survivors attempt various ways to escape the island, but always seem to fall short due to comedic mishaps. The actors' expressions and comedic timing added depth to the scenes, making them both entertaining and endearing. The filmmakers and actors shared that they aimed to bring lighthearted humor and relatable situations to the show, keeping viewers engaged. These moments had a lasting impact on the audience, resonating with viewers who found joy in the characters' camaraderie and misadventures. Overall, the blend of storytelling, performances, and visual elements in these iconic scenes captured the essence of Gilligan's Island and left a lasting impression on audiences for years to come.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pull!
Gilligan's Island, the 1964 TV series, had a significant cultural and social impact. The show resonated with audiences by showcasing a diverse group of characters stranded on an island, each representing different societal stereotypes. Through humor and wit, the series influenced pop culture by introducing memorable catchphrases and character traits that are still recognized today. Additionally, by touching on themes of teamwork, friendship, and resilience, Gilligan's Island contributed to discussions on the importance of cooperation and understanding in society. The characters' interactions and adventures promoted unity and empathy, highlighting the significance of working together to overcome challenges. Overall, the show left a lasting impression on viewers and remains a classic in American television history.
Ginger said you left them.
I did for Mrs. Howell.
Oh.
Gilligan's Island, the 1964 TV series, received mixed critical reception. Some reviewers praised its humor and the dynamic between the characters, while others criticized its silly plots and lack of depth. Audience reactions were more positive, with many viewers enjoying the light-hearted nature of the show and the comedic performances. Despite the mixed reviews, Gilligan's Island garnered 3 Primetime Emmy Award nominations during its run, but did not win any. These accolades, while not major wins, still recognize the show's impact and popularity. For those involved in the series, such nominations would have been a validation of their work and a sign of industry recognition, even though they did not secure a win. The recognition through award nominations could have boosted the morale and motivation of the cast and crew, driving them to continue creating entertaining content. Overall, while not a critical darling, Gilligan's Island managed to capture the hearts of many viewers and leave a lasting legacy in the world of television.
Guess what? Mr. Howell's gonna put the play on.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, what's wonderful about it? So
During the filming of Gilligan's Island, the cast and crew faced many challenges and memorable moments. For instance, the show was initially going to be called Gilligan's Travels, but was changed last minute. Additionally, the cast became very close during the filming, often spending time together off-set. One amusing anecdote is that Bob Denver, who played Gilligan, accidentally broke the door to the huts they used on set because he was too strong for the prop. Another interesting fact is that Sherwood Schwartz, the creator of the show, had a strict rule that the characters could never be rescued, leading to the series running for 3 seasons. These behind-the-scenes stories offer a unique insight into the making of this beloved TV series.
Men who'll seek you out, call themselves friends. They'll flatter you. They'll fawn on you. These men are dangerous.
Gilligan's Island, a 1964 TV series, holds a significant place in film history for popularizing the sitcom genre. Its influence on future filmmaking is evident in the way it set a standard for ensemble casts and character archetypes. The show's comedic elements and memorable characters have inspired numerous works in the entertainment industry. Gilligan's Island continues to be a timeless classic that has left a lasting legacy on television and popular culture.
Isn't? No, it isn't.
Then why were you smiling?
Skipper's orders. I'm supposed to cheer you up.
As you reminisce about the classic TV series Gilligan's Island, think about how it shaped your view of cinema. Share your personal connections or memories with us. Did the show leave a lasting impression on you? Was it a source of joy or laughter during a particular time in your life? Engage with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more cinematic discussions. Your experiences and insights are valuable additions to our community. Let's celebrate the impact of this beloved series together.
What do you mean? Well, he's outside. We're inside.